Me encanta mi trabajo a pesar de todas las situaciones que a veces uno pasa.
That's Giovanni Urenda. He's a general assignment reporter at the El Sol de Tijuana newspaper. We met up with him on a cool morning before his first of 3 assignments. He's from Tijuana.
Tijuana es una ciudad de oportunidades. Actualmente estamos pasando una situación económica difícil, todo México, y se nota aquí en Tijuana, pero tiene sus partes buenas, sus partes nobles Tijuana. Tijuana siempre ha estado recibiendo a quien llegue.
We follow Urenda upstairs to his newsroom.
Adelante, adelante.
Ay, gracias. He sits at his desk and starts to bang away on his keyboard. He's the first one in today. His desk has Lucha Libre figurines and a New England Patriots souvenir helmet. He showed me the filing cabinet with memorial stickers for Margarito Martinez and Lourdes Maldonado. The 2 Tijuana journalists were murdered less than a week apart in 2022.
¿Conoces Margarito y Lourdes?
No los conocí.
No.
No los conocí. Cuando ellos fueron asesinados, yo llevaba 7 meses de reportero.
According to Reporters Without Borders, 2 journalists have been killed in Mexico so far this year. In the first 6 months of 2025, 8 journalists were killed.
I began in 1985, and by 1988, I was aware of my first colleague being killed, Héctor Gato Félix.
That's Vicente Calderon. He's been a journalist in Tijuana since 1985. Hector Gato Felix helped to found the famous investigative weekly Zeta Tijuana. Calderon's office is filled with journalism awards, books about journalism, and the memorabilia of old stories.
When you see that there's consequences, people think twice. We haven't seen that more often in the recent killings in Mexico and here in Tijuana.
Sí, es aquí.
Back on assignment with Urenda, we pull into the museum hosting a Baja Security Conference.
Buenos días. Venimos al evento del Comité Ciudadano de Seguridad Pública.
We walk into the Comité Ciudadano de Seguridad Pública de Tijuana, or Tijuana Citizens Public Security Committee meeting. Urenda dives right into questioning the president of the committee.
¿Cuánto tiempo duró su antecesor y por qué es importante estar haciendo este cambio?
Old-fashioned beat reporting, like covering a committee meeting, isn't the only kind of journalism in Tijuana. That's Jobeth Terquez, nicknamed Joe Black. He's a photojournalist specializing in social issues. We met up with him at the migrant shelter Movimiento Juventud 2000. He's known for immersing himself in his work.
I used to sleep in the camp with them, and that still I do that sometimes.
Time equals access for Terquez, but that comes with its own set of dangers.
If you want to be a journalist or this type of journalist, you got to know that someday, because of what you're doing, something is going to go terribly wrong.
Mexico has a system to protect journalists called the Mecanismo de Protección para Personas Defensoras de Derechos Humanos y Periodistas. In 2019, Tijuana journalist Lourdes Maldonado told the then president of Mexico she feared for her life.
Para pedirle apoyo, ayuda y justicia laboral, porque hasta temo por mi vida.
Maldonado was shot in front of her home on January 23, 2022. She was the second Tijuana journalist killed in less than a week. The first, Margarito Martinez, killed on January 17th of that same year. Since then, Calderon says being a journalist isn't any safer, and there's a new kind of threat on the rise.
Legal harassment or the stigmatization from the government, politicians complaining about journalists being sicarios of the pen. Those things are now making this situation more complicated.
Terquez says his wife has asked him to stop.
My wife, she kind of told me to drop it because I got a lot of threats. She knows that if they kill me, it's because I did something right.
The risks don't stop them. In spite of the threats, Terquez will dodge Tijuana traffic to get a photo. Urenda will question authority.
¿Qué le corresponde a las autoridades y qué le corresponde también a la comunidad?
And through it all, Calderon says there is hope.
When the authorities are not paying attention to their demands, when things are not going according to the law, they call the reporters. And the reporters from Tijuana are answering.
Matthew Bowler, KPBS News.